Cal Raleigh homered. Jorge Polanco drove in the go-ahead run with a sixth-inning single, and the Seattle Mariners beat the Toronto Blue Jays 3-1 as they return to the AL Championship Series for the first time in 24 years. George Springer homered on the first pitch from Bryce Miller, who then escaped on a two-on jam in a 27-pitch first inning. Anthony Santander singled in the second for Toronto's only other hit. The Seattle pitchers retired 23 of the Blue Jays' final 24 batters. The Detroit Lions had a tough night against the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium, and it didn't get much better after the final whistle. In a 30-17 defeat, Brian Branch's punch to Juju Smith-Schuster sparked a brief fight among players, and it could very well earn the Detroit safety a hefty fine and a suspension. NFL scoreboard from Sunday, it was Denver edging the Jets 13-11. Carolina slides by Dallas 30-27, while Indianapolis knocks off Arizona 31-27, and the Chargers slip past Miami 29-27. Rams defeat Baltimore 17-3. It was New England over New Orleans 25-19. Pittsburgh knocks off Cleveland 23-9. Seattle defeated Jacksonville 20-12. Las Vegas doubles up Tennessee at 20-10. Green Bay knocks off Cincinnati 27-18. Tampa Bay beat San Francisco 30-19. And Kansas City again over Detroit 30-17. James Franklin is out at Penn State. The school fired the longtime football coach Sunday, less than 24 hours after a 22-21 home loss to Northwestern. Terry Smith will serve as the interim head coach for the rest of the season. The Nittany Lions began the year with hopes of winning a national title. Those hopes evaporated by early October amid a string of losses. Penn State, which reached the CFP semifinal 10 months ago, lost at home to Oregon in overtime in late September. A road loss at UCLA followed. Indiana has climbed to number 3 in the AP Top 25 College Football Poll, marking its highest ranking ever. This comes after a 10-point win at Oregon. Ohio State and Miami remain the top 2 teams. Texas A&M and Mississippi have swapped places. Oklahoma dropped to number 14 following a loss to Texas. The number 121 Longhorns are back in the top 25 after a week absence. 5 teams dropped out of the ratings, and the biggest turnover since 7 fell out in the October poll of 2022. Again, Ohio State number 1, followed by Miami, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Mississippi. Alabama at 6, Texas Tech at 7, Oregon at 8, and Georgia at number 9, with LSU at number 10. Others in the rankings, BYU at 15, Southern Cal at 20, Utah at 23, Cincinnati at 24, Nebraska at number 25. Others receiving votes, Illinois, Michigan, and Washington. Denny Hamlin became the first driver to lock up a spot in the NASCAR Championship deciding finale, winning Sunday at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for his career goal 60th Cup Series triumph. Hamlin, considered the best driver in NASCAR history to never win a Cup title, is back in the winner-take-all title race for the first time since 2021. The winningest driver in Joe Gibbs racing history is tied for 10th on NASCAR's career victories list with Kevin Harvick. Hamlin was emotional 2 weeks ago when he failed to win at Kansas Speedway in a victory he hoped to dedicate to his ailing father. He made good on it in Las Vegas. Kyle Larson finished up in second. Local sports on the schedule for you tonight in cross country. IK Manning will be at the Western Iowa Conference meet down at Riverside today at 4 o'clock. Now, ESAC girls and boys, Arveva girls and boys, and South Central Calhoun girls and boys will be at OABCIG beginning at 4:30. Western Iowa Conference volleyball tournament getting underway tonight. Audubon will take on AHST Avoca Walnut down at Riverside at 5:30. The winner of that game will play against Riverside at around 7:30. IK Manning also entertaining Missouri Valley tonight at 7:30. Now, in other regular season volleyball, it'll be Exira-Corn-Kimberlin hosting Atlantic. That'll get underway with varsity at 6 o'clock. That's sports here on the CB Sports Network. I'm Jeff Blankman reporting.